Hey guys, so let's work on the barbecue pit a little bit. That's hard to say for a guy like me. So I'm just gonna not talk. I'm gonna just work. I'm sorry I haven't shown you more steps in the process here, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do when you got time to do it. So enjoy. Can you see? I put you in the right place? Oh yeah. Hey, Fifi. What you doing, kid? Don't run off now. I want to get you on camera. Come here. All right. Sorry, you guys got to see this chicken. Come up to see what I'm doing in the shop. We named her Fifi and she ended up crowing, so Fifi's a boy. That's all right. We like boys too. He's just about the cutest darn thing though. Yeah, he'll take off once I start grinding, I bet. So I cut a piece of tubing to go underneath the firebox part. Because when I welded that firebox onto the cooker part, this floor is a little bit uneven and we got a little gap there. So I'm going to put that brace right under the center of that firebox. Probably doesn't matter, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to cheat it up just a little bit so that it touches the firebox. Probably won't weld it on. Well, I may. I don't know. But we'll see. But it'll be there. Cheated it up just a little tiny bit. Oh. Woo, even square. Bonus. I'm gonna try to set you guys up with a helmet in front of there so we can get an arc shot. See if we can watch some welding. Be right back. how'd that work? You guys able to see that? I'm gonna shut you off and watch it, see if it worked. Morning, everybody. Sunday morning. All that other stuff was Saturday night. Come out, started welding a little bit. Show you what we've done. Last night I cut those cross members out. We started welding those up. And I got that far on that weld. And we ran out of wire. So some of you may have seen this before or have done it. Maybe not. For those of you that haven't seen it before, I'm going to show you how to change the wire spool on a wire feed. So first thing that happens is your wire quits feeding and it burns to the end of this contact tip. Luckily this one wasn't bad. We're just gonna get you around here. Just gonna pull the rest of this wire out. There we go. Throw that on the floor for a minute. And then what I like to do, I gotta turn you around so the sun's coming the right direction here. Maybe you can see better. Here we go. So inside this gun, you got this nozzle. That turkey's probably really hot right now. And you've got this contact tip. It's all copper. It's an old 35 tip. That guy right there, I'm gonna put him over here. As long as we're doing this, we're gonna put new tips in. So here we go, we got a old 35 Tweco style tip. What that does is transfers the electricity into the wire to get your arc. We're not gonna put that on quite yet. We'll wait. So, we got that front screen. It just looks like you're not getting anything in the picture, and you got a perfect picture. So we spin this little guy off. And that's our spool that wire was all on. And we got another one hiding down here. It's all plasticed up so that it doesn't rust, because it is carbon steel and it will rust. So, we'll get him all unwrapped. Now they poked the wire through this little hole here to hold it. You want to try really hard not to let that wire get loose on this spool. You don't want it to birdcage on you. Whoa, like I just about did right there. Okay. So you got this terrible looking chunk of wire on the end. You're gonna clean it up. Flip that guy out of the way. Now on this welder, I'll show you. Try not to lose this wire. There's this guy down here. It's got a little button on it, a little nub that you're gonna catch in that hole right there. I'm gonna wind this back a little bit. This is a pinch roller right here. This is the drive roller. And what we've got to do is feed this wire through this little black nozzle right here into, I don't know if you can see it, there's a liner that's inside this entire length of tube that runs up to the gun, to the handle. So essentially what we've done is take the wire off here, feed it through this nozzle. It runs over this roller, the drive roller. Get that out of the way. We put that down there, and that pinches that all in place. This is adjustable. You don't want it so tight that it'll cause a drag. You just want it tight enough that that'll get a hold of that wire, and it pushes that wire. So, you know, if it was pulling that wire, it'd be a whole different setup probably on tension and everything. So we've got our gun here. I'm going to turn the gas off because we don't need to be just shooting gas into the air for no reason. We're not welding. We don't need the shield. This particular welder knows if you pull the trigger and it doesn't sense electricity happening, you know, it doesn't know that there's a weld going on there, it'll automatically kick that up in speed to feed your wire through, because it kind of knows that's what you're doing. So here we go. Pull that trigger. Oh, got to turn it back on. And let the little computer think about what it's doing. Okay, here we go. Watch it slow down. Now it's going to speed up. There we go. It's just going to feed that wire all the way through there. Now I can feel it hitting the gun. There we go. We got wire. So, probably ought to put this guy back on there. Don't want that thing getting away from us. And that's, the tension's pretty much set in here. This nut controls the tension on this spool. You want that loose enough it can pull it, but not so loose that when it stops, it rolls forward and you get a loop in here. You start getting loops on this and it'll cross over, and pretty quick you're not welding anymore. So then we just take our new contact tip, thread it over that wire, screw it into that. Wow, that seems kind of short. I hope I bought the right ones. That's cooled off. And this slides over. This shields your gas, aims your gas where you need it to go. No, that's the right one. See where we're at there? You don't want that contact tip coming all the way out, but you want it pretty close to the edge. Then we're going to give it a little shot of this. And that's anti-splatter nozzle shield. You can get some that's like wax, and whoop, and you dip it in there. That stuff works. This stuff I've found is pretty good. So that's on. Oh, guess what? There's one more thing. So this little guy is just a piece of felt. I'm going to replace this one. It's been on there a minute. It comes with its own new little clip. Toss that one away so I don't try to use it again. That's got a little slit right there. And you slide that over the wire. Then you put that clip on there. And it just rides on that wire. And it keeps dust and contaminants from coming up into your liner. If you get a bunch of dust and metal filings and stuff up in that liner, it will plug it up and then it doesn't work. shuts you down. Then you're replacing a liner, and that's a whole other story. So there we go. That's how you change a wire in wire feed. So we got some more visitors in the shop. I guess they just like seeing what Dad's doing. Fun life. Hey everybody, it's been 6 days since we last looked at this cooker. I'm gonna take you around there. We'll show you where we're at. Just a quick update. So look at that, we're up on the trailer. Got the jack down there. We got to get that weld on. The bag's full of paint, so we're gonna paint this turkey. Got her up on there. Little welder. How's that? Oop, let me step around the welder here. Did that little thing down there to make it look cool and kind of support that some more. You probably look at that and say, what in the world has he welded on top of that thing? It's not a sail, it's not a solar panel, it's counterweight. That's a heavy door. One hand. Look at that, the door stays open. So yeah, we're getting there. I think we're gonna be done. We're gonna be done maybe today. Might take a minute tomorrow. We got, I don't know if we showed you this yet. Got the grate put in there. So cool, huh? You shut you off, do a little more painting. I gotta remember not to do that. There you can see my ugly face. We'll do some painting, get that jack welded on there, and we'll be back. All right, it's later tonight. Got the jack welded on there. We wiped her all down, we taped her up some, and started painting. Then I had to run to town, get more paint, because I didn't buy enough. But it's getting there. It's getting there. Hey everybody, here's the finished product. What you think? I think it turned out pretty good. The gentleman's last name is Wolfley, so I thought I'd throw that on there for him. Those are the colors of the high school out where he's at. Yeah, not too bad for a redneck in a dirty shop. And I do mean, look, I mean, this is dirty in here, folks. Well, cluttered. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys.